Your plants are not dying because of bad luck. They are not dying because you have a black thumb. They are dying because of one small mistake. And almost nobody talks about it, not on YouTube. Not in gardening books. Not even your grandma will tell you this one. I made this mistake for 2 years. My plants looked sick all the time. Leaves turned yellow, roots turned soft. I thought I was doing everything right. Then I found the real problem. And once I fixed it, everything changed. Stay till the end because mistake number 5 is the big one. It is the mistake nobody talks about. And it might be the reason your garden is struggling right now too. Let's start from the top. Watering on a schedule, not by need. Most people water their plants every day, or every 2 days. Like a robot, same time, same amount. No thinking involved. This feels responsible. It feels caring. But it is actually one of the biggest garden killers. Plants do not need water on a fixed schedule. They need water when the soil is dry, not before that. If you water every day, no matter what, you are drowning the roots. Roots need air too. When soil stays wet all the time, air cannot reach the roots. The roots start to rot, slowly, quietly. You won't even notice until the leaves turn yellow and droopy. Here is why this matters so much. Overwatering kills more house plants and garden plants than underwatering. Yes, more than underwatering. Most people think they are helping. They are actually flooding the roots to death. The fix is simple. Stick your finger in the soil. Go 2 inches deep. If it feels dry, water it. If it feels wet, wait a day or 2 more. This one change can save plants that you thought were already dying. But here's the strange part. Even people who fix their watering still lose plants. Why? Because there's a second mistake hiding right behind the first one. And this one is about something you probably never even think about, the pot itself. Using the wrong pot or no drainage holes. This mistake is sneaky. It looks harmless. Sometimes it even looks pretty. Many people buy nice pots from the store, pots with no holes at the bottom. They look clean and stylish. No mess, no water dripping on the floor, but this is a trap. Without a drainage hole, water has nowhere to go. It just sits at the bottom of the pot. Day after day, the roots sit in that water like they are standing in a puddle. Over time, this causes root rot. The same slow, quiet killer we just talked about, but now it comes from the pot, not from your watering habits. Why does this matter so much? Because you can water perfectly. Why does this matter so much? Because you can water perfectly. You can check the soil every single day. But if the pot has no way to drain, your careful watering means nothing. The water just stays trapped inside. The fix is easy. Choose pots with drainage holes. If you love a pot without holes, use it as a decorative cover. Put your plant in a plastic pot with holes. But even with the perfect pot and perfect watering, some plants still struggle. That's because of something growing right under the surface. Something most people never even look at. Ignoring the soil quality. Let's talk about dirt. Boring, right? Wrong. Soil is the most ignored part of gardening, and it might be hurting your plants more than anything else. Many people use the same soil for years. They never change it. They never add anything new. The plant just sits in old, tired dirt. Old soil loses its nutrients over time. Think of it like a plate of food. The first time you eat from it, it's full. But after many meals, there is nothing left. Old soil is the same. The nutrients get used up. The plant keeps growing in soil that has nothing left to give. This matters because plants cannot make their own food from nothing. They need good soil, full of nutrients, to grow strong leaves and roots. Without it, your plant is basically starving, even if you water it every day. The fix is not hard. Once or twice a year, refresh the soil. Add compost. Add fresh potting mix. You do not need to replace it all, just mix in something new and rich. This small step can wake up a tired, sad-looking plant, almost like magic. But here is something even stranger. Some people do everything right: good watering, good pots, good soil, and their plants still struggle because of where they place them. This next mistake is one you probably made without even knowing it. Putting plants in the wrong light is not just light. There is a big difference between direct sun, indirect light, and shade. Most people never learn the difference. They just put a plant near a window and hope for the best. Some plants need strong, direct sunlight for many hours. Others get burned by direct sun and prefer soft, indirect light. If you mix these up, your plant suffers, even if everything else is perfect. Too much direct sun on a shade-loving plant causes burnt, crispy leaves. Too little light on a sun-loving plant causes weak, pale, stretched-out growth. Either way, the plant is struggling to survive in the wrong spot. Why does this matter for your garden? Because light is like food for plants. It is how they make their energy. Put a plant in the wrong light, and it is like giving a person the wrong kind of fuel. The engine just cannot run right. The fix takes a little research. Before you buy any plant, learn what light it needs. Full sun, partial sun, shade, then place it in a spot that matches. Once plants are in the right light, you will see a difference in days, not months. Now here is where things get interesting. All 4 of these mistakes are common. Many gardening videos talk about watering, pots, soil, and light. But there is one mistake that almost nobody mentions. This is the one that changed everything for me. And it might be the real reason your garden struggles. The real mistake, treating every plant the same way. Here it is. The mistake nobody talks about. Most people treat all their plants the same. Same water, same soil, same light, same care routine. Like they are all one type of living thing. But they are not. A cactus and a fern are not the same. A tomato plant and a rose bush are not the same. Each plant comes from a different place in the world. A desert plant is used to dry air and strong sun. A tropical plant is used to wet air and soft light. When you give them the exact same care, one of them is always suffering. This is the hidden mistake behind almost every other mistake on this list. You might fix your watering. You might fix your pots. The fix takes just a few minutes. Before you plant anything, look up where it comes from naturally. Is it from a dry desert, a wet rainforest, a cool mountain? This tells you almost everything. How much water it wants, how much light it wants, how often to feed it. Once you start treating each plant based on where it comes from, everything changes. This is the mistake nobody talks about because it is not exciting. It does not sound like a quick tip. It sounds like homework. But this one shift in thinking is more powerful than any single watering trick or soil trick. So there you have it, 5 mistakes, but really one big lesson. Your garden is not asking for perfection, it is asking for attention. Attention to what each plant truly needs. Fix the watering. Fix the pot, feed the soil, match the light. And most of all, remember that every plant is different. Do that, and your garden will thank you in the best way possible with green leaves, strong root. Tell me in the comments that it works or not. Also share, and subscribe for more videos.